An elderly carpenter gave his grandfather's priceless antique toolbox to a struggling young father. 2 weeks later, a wealthy stranger knocked on his empty workshop door and changed his life forever. Arthur was 80 years old, his hands gnarled by decades of arthritis. He could no longer hold a simple hammer. His only remaining wealth was a weathered, heavy toolbox. It had hand-forged woodworking tools, passed down from his grandfather. They were his heartbeat, the last physical proof that his long life of shaping and carving beautiful wood had truly meant something.
This one's going to be a beauty.
But across the quiet street, his neighbor David was weeping in his driveway. Thieves had stolen David's entire work, wiping out the young carpenter's livelihood in a single night. When Arthur watched David hammering a bank's "for sale" sign into his front lawn, he did the heartbreaking math. Without tools to earn a living, David's 2 little girls would be sleeping in a homeless shelter before the month was over.
Take your time, no rush.
That night, fighting through the bitter cold and his own agonizing physical pain, Arthur carried his grandfather's heavy toolbox across the street. He left it on David's porch with a hastily scribbled note. "These tools hate to be idle." Arthur returned to his freezing, empty house, fully knowing he had just given away his only financial safety net. Weeks passed. David used those antique woodworking tools to work on a massive historical restoration project. The lead contractor on the site, a man who worshipped old-world wood craftsmanship, immediately noticed the rare maker's mark carved into the antique handles. Recognizing the lost art of a true master, he tracked the tools back to Arthur's freezing living room. The contractor didn't come to buy the antique tools. He came to save the man. He hired Arthur as a highly paid master consultant.
It was great to see you, friend. Until next week. Until next week, my friend.
Today, Arthur sits safely by a warm wood stove, proudly watching young apprentices keep his grandfather's legacy alive.